Hey guys, what's going on? So finally, I have an Ultimate Team video to show you. I've mentioned it a couple times in my career mode, Manchester United career mode, that I've been doing a bit of Ultimate Team and that a video might come out soon. So this is it. It is a squad builder. As you can see in the top left-hand corner, it is a cheap BPL squad, and in the title, you can see it's a cheap BPL squad. This squad is one of the best squads I've ever used on any Ultimate Team, and I've been playing Ultimate Team for about 4 years, and it's easily the best cheap squad I've used in a long time. But anyway, let's get straight into it. In goal, we have Tim Krul. Now, ignore the games played. There were a few games at the start where I failed to record. I didn't really have a proper recording system then. Like, I have a good one now, I guess, even though it's my phone, which I apologize about for if the quality is poor. I'm sorry. So yeah, ignore the games played. I've only got about 4 games of footage, but I've still got a fair few goals. I think I've got like 20-something goals or so to show you. I don't know if that's poor or not, but anyway, I'm sorry, I haven't done Ultimate Team videos before. I've done, obviously, career mode videos before, but anyway. So yeah, ignore the games played and the goals scored, because there's a few goals that, obviously, I did not get. So yeah, but anyway, Tim Krul, easily the best cheap goalkeeper in the game. Easily in the Premier League. In the game, he's one of the best cheap goalkeepers. He's absolutely unreal. He saved me a lot of times. Now, left back and right back, Neom and Amavi. 2 very different players. Amavi is more technically gifted, as you can see by his stats. He's nearly a part of the 70-plus club, and he's a left back. But Neom, he's more of he's a bit pacier, and he's way stronger. He's got like 85 strength or something in-game, and he actually scored me. I'll let you guys decide if it's a worldie, but it's a very dodgy goal. But I will say he scored 2 goals for me, actually. I didn't unfortunately, the first one I did not get on camera, but the second one I did, and the second one's better, but at the same time it's very jammy. But yeah, left back and right back, very good, very good. I was impressed by both of them. Centre back pairing, Mbemba and Corker. 2 very, very good players. Mbemba's more of your sweaty centre-back, but I still like him. He's very, very quality. 82 pace does it all. He's kind of like this year's Anua from QPR, or Nuaha, however you say it. But Corker, even though his physical is less, I guess it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but he's more, I feel like he's stronger. I liked Mbemba a bit more. Not just because of his pace. Like, I couldn't really tell he had 82 pace. Like, he didn't feel completely rapid. But still, I liked him. He was very good defensively. Same with Corker. Great centre-back partnership pairing, in my opinion. Our central midfielders, Musa Sissoko and Onda Herrera. Kind of like the left-back, right-back situation. They're kind of 2 different players, I guess. Even though Sissoko's got 70-plus club. But I feel he's more, yeah, he's kind of a jack of all trades. He's good at everything, but he's not amazing at anything. He's quite solid, obviously. He's more of your bulky, big bloke who's going to track back. He's going to push people off the ball. He's going to win the ball back. And then he's going to pass. He's going to play it around. He can play a pass. He's good at passing. But Onda Herrera's more of your playmaker, in my opinion, out of the 2. He's also quite good defensively. Like 54 defending. Realistically, I think that should be higher based on his real-life performance. He had a quality season last year, and I feel like his defense should be in the 60s at least. But anyway, he's very good defensively, but going forward is where he's really at. He can play a nice killer ball through to your left mid and right mid, or even your 2 strikers. But yeah, so Musa Sissoko is kind of the jack of all trades, and then Under Herrera is more of your technical player going forward. But all in all, 2 very good players. Left mid and right mid. Now, I did initially have Aaron Lennon at right mid because I got him in a pack, and I thought, you know what, I'll play him, but he was absolutely hopeless. He's only in one of the clips, not a goal. He set up one of Berahino's goals. But yeah, that's really the only you'll see of him. And then I put Lamela in, and I'm glad I did. Lamela is... I was kind of lost my words there, literally. He's a gem. He doesn't go for too much. I think I got him for 3,300 coins, so not a whole lot, but I'm sure it depends, pardon me, if you, when you get this squad, he'll he'll probably be cheaper than that. He'd probably be like 2,500 coins now or so. So he's still relatively cheap, but he's an absolute gem. He's got 4-star skills this year, which I like, because a couple of years ago he had 5-star skills. But he's very tricky on the ball, and he's got a hell of a shot. You'll see in his goals. I only got a few goals with him, but 2 of them, his finesse shots are unreal. He's got quite a lot of curve, and his dribbling is unreal. His pace does not feel 80, it feels more like 85, 84-ish. So yeah, yeah, he's definitely, out of the 2 left mids and right mids, he's the one going forward. IU, on the other hand, he's kind of like, I don't know how to put it. He's a weird player, but he's a weird player to describe, because like, he's not strong, he's not quick, but yet he's still very, very good. His passing's only 75, but I feel like he's a quality passer of the ball. He's got a good cross on him, which this year I feel headers are really easy. I don't know about you guys. I've heard that's a mixed reaction. Like, my reaction is headers are really easy on this game. I've heard from a lot of other YouTubers in their videos and stuff that headers are hard. So, depends on, whatever you feel, but I feel like headers are easy. And his crossing's very good, and I've got 2 very tall, strong players up front. But yeah, I don't really know how to describe IU. I would recommend you get him. He's very cheap. Yeah, 500 coins. Look at that. It's practically discard price. But yeah, I recommend you get him. He's quality. He'd be very good at left forward, I reckon, too. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know how to describe IU, but other than he was very, very good. And now to quite possibly one of the best cheap strike forces you can get. Bonnie isn't all that cheap, but he's not overly expensive. I think he's around 4k or so, I think. I'm not sure. Might be less, actually. I don't remember. But to be honest, I thought Bonnie would run the show, but it was actually Berahino. Berahino, as said, ignore the goals and stuff, but for the 12 games I actually played with him, he scored 16 goals. And he was absolutely unreal. And he scored all the goals in the videos. Not all of them, obviously other people got goals that I will show you. But yeah, Berahino ran the show, but he's kind of like, this partnership is very, very good, because Berahino's your pacey little guy, and Bonnie's your big, bulky bloke. So like, if you play the ball to Bonnie, he'll hold it up. You'll see it a lot. His strength is shown a lot in the clips. And Berahino, he's a pure poacher. Like, you'll see there's a few goals where literally there's a shot, it's saved, and Berahino's just there to clean up the rebound. And he's just always there. Like, he scored normal goals, but there are a few where he's just in the right place at the right time. He's always there, and yeah, he's just an absolute gem. Bonnie was also, as said, very good, very strong. Even though he's got 72 pace, don't doubt the pace. Don't just go past Bonnie, I recommend both of these players, highly. And Berahino, I think I saw before, I got him for 600 coins. Absolute bargain. And Bonnie, yeah, he's a bit more expensive, obviously, but yeah. I recommend you pick up both of these guys, but Bonnie, don't go past him just because he's got that 72 pace. There's a goal in the clips to come. It's a breakaway goal, and his strength purely just dominates all. Like, the ball gets played through, and, the defender slightly gets a touch, and Bonnie tackles him, and the defender just can't get the ball off him because he's just too strong. So ignore the 72 pace. He's a very, very, very good player. If he had like 80s pace, he'd be actually unreal. He'd be so good. This squad is about 15 to 20k. Depending on when you buy it. When I bought it, it would be way more than that because I overpaid for a lot of people. But yeah, I highly recommend it. And yeah, so we'll get into the clips now. And you can see how I got on with this team. So here we go, guys. Here's the goals. Now, this is the goal I was talking about, the very jammy goal. Look at that, Neom. I guess you could consider it a worldie, but it's probably also a very terrible. See, I didn't even celebrate. It was so dodgy. But look at this. It bounces twice. It's probably a goalkeeping error. But yeah, that was the goal I scored with Neom. Now we're on to Herrera's goals. This game was very laggy. But see, these types of goals here. I only scored 2 goals with Herrera, but they're literally exactly the same. He makes a nice run into the box, and he's just there to tap it in. Yeah, that game was very laggy. Again, another situation here. I think that's Neon plays Berahino through. Berahino darts it across, and look at that, bang. Herrera's right there. If you watch that clip properly, you can see the run that he makes in. It's just, and it was a very good run. This goal was the first goal I scored with Lamela. The dodgiest goal I think I've ever scored. But he scored 3 goals, and these types of goals here, as I said in the introduction and like talking about the players, he's got very good finesse shots as shown like that. He scored 3 goals I think for me, and 2 of them were like that, exactly the same pretty much. Look at that, just guides it into the far corner, and then that other obviously jammy goal. And this is his other goal. Bit of shambles around the box after a free kick, but look at this, nice close dribbling, gets it under control, and look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Just guides it into the far corner. He's got, I don't know what his curve is, but he's got very good finesse shots. But look at that. Makes something out of nothing. But now we get on to Wilfred Bonney's goals. He scored 1 penalty for me. Very crap penalty to be fair. But went in nonetheless. But as said, talking about him as well, he's, like, look at this. Boom. Just pushes that guy off the ball. Just barges him out of the way. He's a very strong player. Ignore the 72 pace. He feels way quicker than 72 pace. You'll see his the other goal soon. But he scored quite a wide variety of goals. Like he scored a penalty. He scored normal goals. He scored headers. He scored all types of goals for me. Look at this, by the way. Oh, I wish that went in by from Berahino, but Bonney just is there to tuck it away. But Berahino flicks it over his head so beautifully. And then Bonney's, just there to flick it in. And I hate this camera angle thing. I hate this camera thing, but anyway. Now, this is the goal I was talking about, to ignore the 72 pace. The guy gets a free kick. We win it back. Lamela plays through Bonney. And just look at this. Granted, yes, his touch is a little dodgy. But look at that. Bang. Just holds him off. And look, the defender's not getting near him. Because he's just, even if he does, he's too strong. And look at that. He's got the finish just to tuck it away. And look at that. You can't touch this. Top right corner. Get in. But yeah, I think we're coming to the end of Bonney's goals. That's the last one. How nice is that for a goal? I loved that goal. That was probably my favourite from him. But now we get on to Berahino's goals. The main goal scorer of this team. Now he can score headers. He's the complete package in my opinion. He's got pace. He's got a bit. I don't know what his strength is, but he feels quite strong. At times, he felt like he did a better job at what Bonney was supposed to do, like holding up the ball. But see, he's got... I don't think he does have better dribbling, but I felt like his dribbling was a bit better than Bonney's, but that might be because he's a bit pacier and Bonney's a bit more, clunky and, like, sluggish and stuff. But, yeah. But, these goals here, I think I scored maybe 3 of them. IU, literally, that goal happened, like, it happens straight away again coming up soon. IU, I think it's this one here. IU literally does exactly the same thing. Oh, yeah, IU, boom. Has a shot, bang, look at that. And Berahino's just there to tuck it in. He's a complete poacher. I highly recommend him more than Cameron Jerome. Everyone seems to get Cameron Jerome just because of that. I think it's an 86 pace factor. But I've used Cameron Jerome in a squad that could... But see, yeah, as you can see, back on the goals, Berahino scoring exactly the same. But I think we get onto his normal goals now. But anyway, everyone uses Cameron Jerome because, I don't know, it must just because of the 86 pace and the 81 physical factor. But I've used him, and in a squad, oh yeah, that's what I was getting at. In a squad, hint, could be a squad builder again coming out in the near future. But and I personally think Berahino's way better. He feels a bit quicker, he feels stronger, and his finish feels way better. But I think we're coming up to the end of the clips now, guys. If you did like the video, leave a like button. Yeah. This isn't the final goal. We've got one more. Look at that though. He's just gets played through, and he's just got the composure. It was a great ball by Bonney too, to be fair. But yeah, if you did like the video, please leave a like, subscribe. If you're watching this video and you also enjoy career modes, I do have a Manchester United career mode going on at the moment. And if you hate Manchester United, I'm not doing great. So if you want to see Manchester United possibly get relegated, then you should come watch, because I'm having a shocking season at the moment. But this is the final goal, I think. Very nice goal on his 4-star weak foot. Look at that, boom. So anyway, yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. I will leave you with the slow motion, and see you later.